We start with England and the selection headaches that face Gareth Southgate in the attacking areas ahead of Sunday's last 16 knockout game against Senegal. Defender John Stones has been facing the media today. He's been full of praise for his club teammate Phil Foden, who Stones has described as frightening.
I've never seen anyone like Phil, anyone at that age, like Phil, with his ability, with his football knowledge, his freedom, I suppose, in how he plays and how he expresses himself, and the ability that he's got is frightening. I'm a huge fan of Phil. Lucky to get to play with him pretty much every day, and I look forward to what he can do and love playing with him. So I'm extremely lucky. City are extremely lucky. England as well, that we've got someone like that, and we want to. Or I want to help him through whatever it might be, and make sure that he gets what he needs on and off the pitch, and that allows him to go and play as he played the other night.
When you look at all the forward players, wide players that Gareth can pick from, Rashford, Foden, Sterling, Saka and Grealish, is there a part of you that almost feels sorry for Gareth Southgate having to pick two from those five?
I suppose so, yeah. It's the hardest part of being a manager is choosing that starting 11 and knowing that there's 11 happy players and the rest that haven't made that starting 11 aren't. And we've got an incredible group here that the boys that don't make the pitch or come on and have an impact in the game, which everyone's seen that they've made big impacts. They're very selfless and put their own feelings aside for the group, for the team, and that's part of our success. But yeah, I don't envy managers in general when they've got to make those decisions.
Harry Maguire's selection in England's World Cup squad came in for scrutiny after a lack of game time at Manchester United this season. But Stones says his performances in Qatar are proving his critics wrong.
All 3 games that he's played in been terrific. And it's about us finding that partnership again, whoever we play with, and I think we have done in these 3 games, and now it's time for us to keep building and keep improving, and that's great credit to him. You know, I spoke at length on Harry before, and there was a lot of questions that I got asked, and you know, playing with someone for so many games at England and been through so many moments with him. Knowing what he's been going through at his club as well, and the person that he is, I think it speaks volumes about him to come through that and to still believe in himself, like I believed him, like all the teams believed him, and you know, his teammates at United. And I think there's been a lot of noise from the outside, which he's not listened to and tried to improve on himself and better himself. And he's come into this tournament and hit the ground running, and that's great credit to him.
Is he one of the leader of the group?
He is, yeah. It's probably one of the teams where I've seen so many leaders actually within our team. Is that a fine? But yeah, a huge character within the group, and we see it around the hotel, how many people he mingles with, how many people he talks to, gets on with, and that's like everyone, and that then transforms onto the pitch for me. I think you know, how he's been through all his England career is wanting to improve and get to know people, and that starts off the pitch at our hotel in this case.
Now, the World Cup has already provided plenty of drama, with Germany and Belgium both going out at the group stage and Argentina losing to Saudi Arabia before then going through. Stones knows that England can't afford any mistakes if they want to win this tournament.
That's why it's the best competition in the world. That's why we've already seen big upsets, and that we definitely don't want to be one of those teams that takes anything for granted, doesn't respect the opposition in whatever form. And I think that we've always done that, always shown teams respect, no matter what form they're in, what players they've got. And you know, I will continue doing that all the throughout the time that I'm here anyway. And I'm looking forward to the teams that we've not played before and progressing through this tournament as well. That's the biggest aim, that we've got to concentrate on ourselves and go out and perform like we can.
Well, the win against Wales saw the return of Stones' Manchester City teammate Kyle Walker. Stones says it's great to have him back, particularly because of his pace.
So happy to see him back and feel him back to 100%. And him feeling confident within his body as well, I think, is a massive thing after having surgery. But, as you said, we've played a lot of games together and we know each other's movements, each other's patterns of play. He's not afraid of telling me when I've done wrong and vice versa, which is, a great quality to have. And I think how he played in such a high-pressure game the other day after being out for so long was, again, credit to himself and how he helped the team. And I think Gareth brought him off 60, 70 minutes, something like that, and feeling great. So yeah, it's great to have him back and firing on all cylinders.
And how important is Kyle's recovery pace in terms of giving you and Harry the confidence to maybe play slightly further forward?
You saying I'm not fast?
No, you're not as fast as Kyle.
No, exactly. It's a great attribute that he's got, and definitely that's what makes a team. I think, in certain situations we kind of rely on him to get us out of a bad situation or whatever it might be, and I think as players we always try and play to our strengths and during the week try and work on our weaknesses. But no, it's a great strength for us as a team that Kyle's, as I said, back on feeling great, feeling fit, and for us as England to use that both ends of the pitch, I suppose, going forward and back. His physicality as a player is the best I've seen.